Hello there, my fellow language gamers, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be introducing the Language Guardians language learning card game series, of which there are 3 different decks in the series. We're going to be looking up close at Language Guardians 2 here in just a moment. But I want to let you know that this game is designed to help you review and enrich and practice any target language that you want. And there are printable versions, virtual versions, and real deck versions of this game. So we have a variety of games to suit your exact needs. You can visit languagecardgames.com to learn more. These games play in a similar way as Uno or Crazy Eights. If you know those games are very simple to learn how to play. So these games are suitable for casual gamers, for beginning language learners, for mixed age and mixed ability groups. It's a great general purpose game, and it is my best-selling and most popular game. These are shrink-wrapped here, ready for sale, ready to ship out. I'm going to be showing you my deck of Language Guardians 2. So it is well loved. You can see I've been playing with it with my friends and family for years now. It's holding up pretty well, but they are a little worn around the edges from all the constant shuffling. But let's get into it, how to play this game. So at first you would go ahead and shuffle the deck and deal every player, however many cards. Maybe you give everybody 5 cards or whatever. There are some rule cards that come along with the deck. And then you flip over the top card to get started. In this game, there is a topic at the top of every card and also a color. And the colors represent different things. Let me show you the cards I already prepared in my hand, because I prepared one of each different color to show you. So in this game, the color green represents nouns. Blue represents verbs. Black and white represents adjectives. Red represents complete sentences. And the pinkish purplish color is a wild card, and that usually represents nouns. So when you want to try to put a card down, you have to talk about the topic, but you also have to share a specific type of word when you do that. And this helps to give you a framework or sort of coax you to talk about different types of words as you go along, to help you make sure you're not speaking in the same ways about the same topics all the time. So if you're familiar with this game, what you do is you put down a card matching according to the color or the topic. So if this card's already down, it is blue, it is transportation, then I have to put down transportation, which I don't have, or a blue card, which I do have, or another option is you could put down a wild card. If you don't have any of those, then you have to draw a card, and then play proceeds over to the next person. There's some different ways to play this game, actually. I see people playing this game with a lot of different types of house rules. So this game's pretty flexible in that regard. But let's imagine I'm going to put down the hotels card and match it by color. First, before I can put it down, I have to say what guests can do at a hotel. Again, I have to use a verb because the color is blue. So I could say sleep, or check in, or rest, something like that in my target language. And when you play this, you can just give a single word or a short phrase or a complete sentence according to your ability level, according to what you feel comfortable with. You also could discuss the topic with your fellow players. Now, ideally, you would play this game with someone whose native language is your target language and vice versa. That is the best way to play most of my language learning card games. But if you don't have that option, then to play with other learners, I also think is great, because I believe you can learn something from everybody. Even if you imagine their level to be lower than you, they probably know some things that you don't. So after you put your card down, you would go to the next player in the circle and they would match a card down. Again, you have 3 options: same color, same topic, or wild card. If you don't have those, you have to draw a card. And you just go around and around like this until somebody has put down all of their cards and has no more cards left in their hand. And at that point, they are the winner and the game is over. You could continue until everybody finishes, or you could just stop there, shuffle the cards, start up and play again. If you want to play more strictly, you could do challenges. So if somebody says something and you think they didn't pronounce it right or didn't say it right, you could issue a challenge, look it up, and if they're proven to be wrong, they could draw some extra cards, something like that. But a lot of our players play in very cooperative and friendly ways to sort of support the learning and the education of everybody involved. We are playing some of my language learning card games online every Saturday. We don't actually play this one, but we do have a virtual version of this one, and we can play it online sometimes. So if you'd like to give it a try, just let me know. You can leave me a comment down below or email me at languagecardgames@gmail.com. More details about this game are on languagecardgames.com. We also have a playlist for this right here on my YouTube channel. You can look for the Language Guardians playlist. We show live playthroughs online and on the table. We explain much more about the details of this game. And this particular set, the Language Guardians 2 one, I really like because it focuses on survival type phrases and terminology. So the types of things you would need to know if you traveled abroad. So check it out. Here's some more topics: restaurants, directions, jobs, stating your address, languages, belongings, illnesses, hobbies. I think I got some more over here. Countries, landmarks, emergencies, self-introductions. So these things are really vital to language learners who are traveling abroad. Language Guardians 1 covers a lot of the basic topics like colors, numbers, animals, plants, really basic stuff is in this one, and a few challenging sort of off-the-wall type topics as well. And Language Guardians 3 is really getting into the fine arts and the creative arts. So like music, art, games, film and TV shows, stuff like that. Every deck has a different theme. Language Guardians 1 has an Asian style theme. Language Guardians 2 actually has more of an Italian type theme. Because I was inspired by my friend Leo, who was working with me and helping me at that time. And Leo is from Italy. And I thought it would be cool to have the characters of this set travel to Italy. So that's what that's about. And then Language 3 is post-apocalyptic theme. So all the artwork in this one looks a little bit edgy and scary and run down and dangerous. Kind of looks like zombiescapes in here. You can see this sort of bombed out building here. But I hope you enjoy this. I do ship these decks worldwide. I have a lot of experience doing that. I've shipped my games to almost 25 different countries since I started doing this in 2016, so you can order with confidence. I hope you enjoyed this game, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye for now.